It makes sense to have a blank template which I can start with for all projects from now on. So before I start task 2, task 2.0 is setting up this template. So I've got Notepad++ open up here, and I'm going to start typing all the essential parts of a blank template. So first of all, the declaration that it's HTML5. And then the main element, your HTML element, and I'm going to put the opening and closing tag. Go back here and enter and indent. Then I'm going to put my head section. After that, the body section. And then within these, I know I'm going to have a couple of things. So I'm going to indent and I'm going to put the title in here. Now before I go any further, I'm going to save this. I've got a folder for this particular task, and I'm going to call this index.html. And the reason for that is I'm going to start putting in more complicated code, and I need a little help with it. So what I'm going to put in here is the link, which is the line I need to connect to my style sheet. So it's rel equals style sheet. And then I must put the href in, and that equals whatever the name of the file is going to be. Now I always use layout.css. You might find that other people use other things. Now the other things I will always have for my page, in body I'm going to have a header. Then I'm going to have my main section. And then I'm going to put my footer. So each time I'm putting my starting tag and my end tag, starting end tag, and I must make sure that this is all correct. Now I might add an ID here, and I'm going to stick to a form of camel case for my IDs. And the other thing I want to put in here is the language. There are plenty of meta tags that you could use in your head section. Here is one that I'll have in all my web pages. It defines the character set that's going to be used on the page. Now the other thing that I'm definitely going to have is a navigation, but the trouble is the navigation might either be in my head or outside my header. So maybe what I'll do for starters is just put it inside the header. My header is a very crucial part to the page, so it's going to have an H1 heading, and my section is going to have an H2 heading, and that's always going to be the case. Any subsequent sections will have H2 as well. Navigation is an element on its own and technically speaking should have an H2, but I'm probably not going to put one in there because I'm hoping HTML5 can work out that that is my main navigation. And that should be it, but I might come back to this template from time to time if I find there are other things I need to add. So I'm going to save that and I'm ready to roll.